Well, Kamali, the weather has taken a turn now and the snow is coming thick and fast where we are. We're in Harden in West Yorkshire, and it's part of the zone which forms that amber weather warning, in which we're expecting some areas in elevated ground to see up to 25 centimetres of snow. What is behind me, you could say, is postcard-like, you could say it's picturesque, but that, of course, does come with its dangers, and the Met Office warning has a number of those flagged up, from the disruption to road and rail networks to also the potential danger of slipping on untreated surfaces and roads. And we're starting to see where we are, those pockets of disruption that you can expect. Just on the route here, we saw a couple of schools closing early, with parents clearly going to collect their children from school because those measures have been put in place. In Huddersfield, we understand there are a number of gridlocks on roads there. Same story in South Yorkshire, in Sheffield. So what we have here is elevated ground experiencing the worst of the snowy weather, and pockets of places now facing disruption, and that is set to continue because the amber weather warning where we are is in place until 6 p.m. tonight.
All right, Shingy, for now, thank you for that. Tom, let's bring you in now. And of course, Pennines are not used to this kind of weather. How's the preparation been for this? The forecast was there. Are people ready?
Yes, and this part of the High Peak, as it's known in Derbyshire, is quite used to this kind of weather in the winter. It's not a great surprise to see snow in Buxton, but it has, of course, caused the disruption that does always come along with it. And we've seen a lot of schools closed, we've seen roads closed. We've been out driving around the High Peak today, and we were having to turn back in quite a few places. There have been quite a few nasty accidents out on the roads, and the authorities are asking people to take extra care. We're on one of the back streets just on the corner of on the edge of town here, and you can see the untreated roads are very tricky. We've got Gemma and Evie with us as well. Evie, you're off school because a lot of the schools in Buxton are closed. Gemma, this is relatively usual for Buxton, but it's still disruptive. I'm guessing your day's had to change a fair bit.
Yes, it has. We're still relatively new to Buxton, actually, and we moved in the summer. But for us, it's still magical. It's wonderful. But me and my husband tried to get to work this morning, and we kind of abandoned the cars. So it's a no, but thankfully we can work from home. The girls get a snow day, so they're happy. It's nice to enjoy for a day or two, and then hopefully go back to normal and, yeah, be able to get to work. And guys go to school. That's the main thing.
You've done a little bit of schoolwork this morning, Evie?
No.
She's made some bracelets and stuff, but no, this afternoon we're going to do some spelling and maths as well. Miss Carver, that's a promise.
That is a promise, Miss Carver. And as you say, it looks very pretty, and a lot of people are out enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it is hard getting anywhere, isn't it?
It is. I only went into town. I got as far as town, and then trying to come back up the hill, I had to abandon the car. So it's once you start to go uphill, it's really bad. And then I just heard a gentleman say that the HGVs are kind of all piling up at the bottom of the Cat and Fiddle Road. So yeah, it is really disruptive, to be honest.
Yeah, Gemma, Evie, enjoy your afternoon. I'm sure you will. And that is certainly the case that we've seen out on the roads around Buxton. Certainly those major routes, as soon as you start to go uphill, it's getting very slippy indeed. And a lot of HGVs particularly are struggling and simply blocking some of the routes in and around this part of Derbyshire. It is still slowly coming down. It has slowed up a little bit in the last hour or so, but it is likely to continue up in these higher areas for quite some time. But as I say, if you're at a lower location, I've been speaking to people down in South Derbyshire, and there's no snow on the ground at all. And so it is only those places that have that higher position that are catching the snow today.